life in your hand. Are you the poison? Are you the cure? I'm not so sure. I'm shackled. There is no way out. I can't escape.
Hello everyone, welcome to our Monster Science Series 2.0 Season 7 on episode 142 of Spooktober month edition. There's a fourth week of Spooktober month, and here we go. If you didn't see my previous video, go check out the favorite trucks and go back and watch it, telling which favorite trucks you're in. And there's some changes for a new paint schemes for Spooktober of these trucks. There's also 1, 2, 3 of these identities of these trucks all have their new paint schemes to change it up to a little bit more scary. And there's a fourth truck has a new type of look of this truck to change it up to make it more spookier. And here we go. Our first race in round number 1 is gonna be of a squash attack. What I meant to say of a crawling wolf for a monster high will be taking away prize cause ghosts and more on down. And towards the end, it's going to be a rematch once again from last event. It's going to be Calavera Ghost Code Chase Piece. We'll be taking with of this truck one last episode of Zombie Legs for a Hollow Small Truck Mattel. So we're just going to take our first race in round 1. Alright, there was to be unfair and there was to be a 20 tough tracks that will be unfair for these trucks will make it past by the wagon, the chair over there. And let's see if I know who was truck can make it a roundabout. Let's see if I know. Oh, they jump ahead. I don't know if that counts. Alright, we're just gonna give up to a crawling wall for a hollow small truck of a Mattel of a treasure highway. It would move on in round 2. Alright, this one might drop some balance from these trucks from the Thompson Turnies. It's gonna be Sunday or Halloween. We'll be taking with the missile machine of the Custard Gasoline for a drink pack. And here you go. Oh, we're just gonna give this a count. So this will count for the ways that we go to the missile machine of a Custard Gasoline. We'll have to move on in round 2. And here you go, next race on round number. Our next race number 1 is gonna be Chicken Pumpkin. Will be taking with El Toro Zombie. Here you go. And then we go to El Toro Zombie. We'll move on in round 2. And here you go, next race on round number 1. But we did transfer on the layout, so we'll see if these trucks gonna make it fun. And then it's gonna be Monster Man Zombie. We'll be taking out with Avi Undertaker WWE. Here you go. And we go to Monster Man Zombie, where we'll move on in round 2. Here you go, next race in round number 1 is going to be of Nightmare Express for a Hollow Small Mattel. We'll be taking out with of a Bulldog Zombie. Here you go. And here we go to Nightmare Express for a Hollow Small Mattel. We'll move on in round 2. Here you go, next race in round number 1 is going to be of is Tasmanian Devil Hollow Small Mattel. We'll be taking over Screaming Dan for a Hollow Small Mattel. Here you go. And here we go to Station Lunch Review. And we go to Screaming Dan for a Hollow Small Mattel. We'll move on in round 2. And here you go, next race on round number 1 is going to be Adventure Black Widow. For Mr. 14 screen, we'll be taking over Dragon Zombie. Here you go. And we'll go to Adventure Black Widow. We'll move on in round 2. Here we go, next race on round number 1 is going to be Piranha X-Ray. We'll be taking a web of a Venom Mixed 3. Here you go. And we go to Piranha X-Ray for a new paint scheme. We're able to move on in round 2. And here you go, next race on number 1 is going to be Van Gogh for a Hollow Social Mattel. We'll be taking a web of a Social Fortune Hunter. Here you go. And we go to Social Function Honto, and we'll move on next crazy one too. And here you go, next race on E, round number 1 is going to be Mastermind Wild Zombie. We'll be taking a web knowing that I'm zombie. This is a team zombie division battle. Here you go. And we go to Mastermind Wild Zombie. We're able to move on next race in round 2. Next round, next race number 1 is going to be Raven. We'll be taking a web of the Mastermind Dimension Zombie. Here you go. And here we go to Raven. We'll move on next race in round 2. Next race on E, round number. Our next race on E, round number 1 is going to be Black Cat Truck. We'll be taking a web of Skeletosaurus. Go in the dark. Here you go. Oh! I thought so and had it. Let's see, find out who won. Oh, it was so close. It is going to be not damn by a wheel of an engine or a wheel tire. And we go to Skeletosaurus Go in the Dark. We're able to move on in round 2. Alright, here we go. Next race number 1 is going to be Shark Week X-Ray for a European scheme. We'll be taking a whiff of a Great Diggle Parking Patch of a Halloween of a remake. Here you go. And we go to Shark Week X-Ray for a European scheme. We're able to move on next race in round 2. Next race on E, round number. Our next race on E, round number 1 is going to be Megalodon Zombie for a 12 pack online exclusive. We'll be taking away a zombie skeleton from Mix 24 for the double specs release. Here you go. And we go to Megalodon Zombie for a 12 pack online. We'll move on in round 2. And coming out first to last race number 1 is going to be Zigzag Custom for a T-screen for Cole's chassis. We'll be taking a whiff of E, Pony Crusher Mummy. Here you go. And we go to, let's see, find out the Street A1 Street View. And then we go to Zigzag Custom. We're able to move on next race in round 2. And here we go. Our last race on E, our last race on number 1 is going to be Calvary Ghost Crew Chase Piece. We'll be taking a web of zombie legs for a hollow small struck metal. Could he double down to be able to make it pass? We'll see for now. And it will. Zombie legs were able to move on next race in round 2. And here you go. First race in round number 1 is going to be of E. And round number 2 is going to be Crawling Wolf for E. Monster High for a treasure hunt. We'll be taking with the missile machine of the Coast of Gasoline for a 3-pack and move on down. And towards the end, it's going to be Zigzag Custom for a Team Screen Channel Coast chassis. We'll be taking a whiff of E. Zombie Wax for E. Hollow Small Struck Metal. So we're going to take our first race in E, round number 2. And here you go, first race in E, round number 2. And we go to the missile machine comes to the gasoline for a 3-pack. We're able to move on next race in E, quarterfinals. And here we go, next race on E, round number. Our next race number 2 is going to be El Choco Zombie. We'll be taking away Monster Zombie. So, this is a Team Zombie Invasion battle once again. Here we go. And El Choco Zombie were able to move on in the quarterfinals. And here we go. Next race on E, round number 1. Our next race number 2 is going to be Namio Splash for a host Muslim Hotel. We'll be taking a whiff of E, Screaming Day for a host Muslim Hotel. This is a 2 of the Battle of the Metal Base chassis. Here we go. And here we go to Screaming Day for a host Muslim Hotel. We're able to move on next race on E, round in the quarterfinals. And here you go. Next race on number 1 is going to be Adventure Black Widow of a Missile 715 screen. We'll be taking a whiff of E, Prawn Heart X-Ray. Here you go. And we go to Adventure Black Widow. We're able to move on next race in the round 2 quarterfinals. And here you go. Next race on E, round number 1. Round number 2 is going to be Social Fortune Hunter. We'll be taking away Monster Wild Zombie. This is a Team Zombie versus Hunter battle. Here you go. And we go to Source of Fortune Hunter will make the victory move on in the quarterfinals. Here you go. Next race on E, round number next race on E, round number 2 is gonna be Waven. We'll be taking a let's go to source from Go in the Dark. Here you go. And we go to Waven this time. We're able to move on in the quarterfinals. And here you go. First last race number 2 is gonna be Shockwave of the X-Ray for a new piece game. We'll be taking a web of Magadon Zombie for a Truck Pack Online exclusive. So there's a team of the tuna and the fishes battle. Here you go. And Shockwave X-Ray were able to move on next race on E quarterfinals. And here we go. Last race in the one number 2 is gonna be Zigzag Custom for Team Scream of E course for will we hang up for Team Scream for one this chassis. Or is it gonna be Zombie Legs for a whole small truck Mattel will be undefeated? Here you go. Oh, I can't even tell who close it was, and all about where tile. I think it would call for Zigzag Custom were able to defeat after all for Zombie Legs, but Zigzag Custom will have to move on the quarterfinals. And here they go. First race in the quarterfinals is gonna be the Mystery Machine and the Custom Gasoline. Will be taking with Altogo Zombie. We'll move down and towards the end. It's gonna be Shockwave X-Ray for a Harvest Small Truck Mattel. Will be taking with of Zigzag Custom for a team code session for Team Screen still hanging on for this week. So we're gonna take our first race in the quarterfinals. And here they go. Our last race in E quarterfinals. Our last race, our first race quarterfinals. Let's go. Oh, here we go to the Mystery Machine Coasting Gasoline for a 3-pack. We'll have to move on in the semifinals. Here we go. Next race in the quarterfinals is going to be Screaming Day for a House from Mattel Melbase. We'll be taking with of the Avenger Black Widow for Mr. 715 Scream. Here you go. Oh, here we go to Avenger Black Widow for a Team Screen still hanging out for this week. We'll have to move on in the semifinals. And here we go. Last week, first to last week in the quarterfinals is going to be Social Fortune Hunter. We'll be taking on with Raven. Here you go. Oh, here we go to Social Fortune Hunter, I think it is. It will be Social Fortune Hunter. We're able to move on in the semifinal. And here they go. Last race, our last race quarterfinals is going to be Shockwave for X-Ray Host Monster Hotel. We're taking on with of a Team Scream of a Cold Sassy. So, next race is going to be Zigzag Custom. Here you go. And we go to Shockwave X-Ray. We'll have to move on the semifinals. Alright, I got the notebook right here, so here we go. We're going to start announcing our drivers in the semifinals. And first, the representing themselves the clues and the mystery of the mystery game of the scoop. It is of this driver, of this competitor. It is none other than. It is Mr. Black Spike 94 in the Mystery Machine and Custom Gasoline from a 3-pack exclusive. And representing for Mr. Assignment for Team Screens for standing up for the host for Team Screen for Mr. Assignment. It is none other than. It is Monster Truck DU in Adventure Black Widow for a Women Edition for a Superstore exclusive. And representing for a military responsible replacement of that driver. It is none other than your former of your current of this driver of your two-time champion, or maybe you one-time your two-time champion. It is Matt Mac in a Social Fortune Hunter. It represents for beast on the water of this skeleton of this fish. It is your two-time champion. It is of Mark Galway in Shockwave X-Ray. So, we're going to take our first in semifinals. And here we go. First race semifinals is going to be of E, the Missile Machine and Custom Gasoline. For a 3-pack, will be taking on Adventure Black Widow. For Mr. 714 Screen and move on down towards the end. It's going to be Social Fortune Hunter. Will be taking with of E, Shockwave X-Ray. So, we're going to take our first race on E semifinals. And here we go. First race semifinals. It is going to be Adventure Black Widow will make the first win. We're able to move on in the final round. And here we go. Last race on E. Last race on E. Corner in the semifinals. Who's gonna join of the Mr. Simon of Team Scream? It is none of Dan. It is Monster DU in Adventure Black Widow making the first in the final round. Who's it gonna join? Is it gonna be of this driver or this competitor utility champion? Is it gonna be Map Automatic in Social Fortune Hunter? Or is it gonna be of this driver or this competitor or the toughest competitor from the other channels? It is Mark Galloway, utility champion in Shockwave X-Ray for a whole small segment town. So, who are these two of these drivers? All the 210 champions. And see which show is the best. We'll make in the final round. We'll see and find out. It's gonna be of Social Fortune Hunter. We're able to make in the final round. And here we go. Our last waves on E. Are you ready to meet your final competitors? First up, what we're saying for Master Simon 14 Scream. It is of this competitor, of this rival. It is of Monster DU in the first debut in the final round of Adventure Black Widow. And representing for military responders of a survival, it is your Titan champion. It is Map Automatic and Social Fortune Hunter. And who will become your first time champion? And who will be catching up to making in third place of E in this leaderboard? So, there's E special ways for these competitive drivers. Oh wait, here we go. Your winner of the Mountain Side Series 2.0 Season 7 on episode 141, 142 of this 4th of the Spooktober month of this 4th week of this season. So, your winner goes to... And I don't believe it, folks. And here we go to... And go watch some lessons to our first debuting driver in a Mr. Simon 14 Scream of this truck first win. It is Monster DU in Adventure Black Widow. Go watch your wins, my man. Do you have a first time winning of this season for a first ever Team Scream for Mr. Simon for this truck to win? For a first time champion at all. I am apologizing to Map Automatic and Social Fortune Hunter. You were so close, my man. You were better to catch up in the third place for this season points, but except for your loss. Hope you fit your episodes towards the next episode for last week for a Spooktober month for a Halloween edition will be coming up soon. Good luck next time for all of you to move on for a Halloween edition for these drivers to move on in the similar truck, but still move on to our last part of the Spooktober month of a Halloween edition. Good luck next time towards the next episode. So wow, one last time to give it up for Monster DU first ever history win in Adventure Black Widow. Wow. But Zelda Monsters is still your winner of NC3 in the third place in the 3 points. In first place in the King of Hill. Who will take his crown away? Let's see how far so good he can last one for his win. But till next time. So, of this episode of the Monster Sun Series 2.0 Season 7 on episode 142 of a Spooktober month edition. So, we'll see you next time to our last of a Halloween edition for this month of E till we move on towards the next season. So, Now, till next time, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is Aaron, doing zero, Mom Jam, signing out.